We're going way back, like 1907. In those years, a lot of blacks were immigrating in from the South, trying to get away from all that fucking slavery bullshit, and they were moving into Chicago. Maxwell Street, Halsted, Jewtown, Stanford Park, 14th Place. It's completely different now, but it used to be the hood. Let's get into this video.
Cartel got me working for the big faces. Federale got my car full of brick cases. Hit the pen with a grin, there ain't no faking. I was picked to my back for my shoelaces. Got out, should've seen the look on they faces. All jealous cause your boy stacking hella paper. Set up by the crew, they done put a banger in the trunk of my car and left me to hang there. No thing, then attorney went and beat the case. Got a job digging holes for minimum wage. Had a dream that Kato said he proud of me. Stay here, don't leave, keep doing your thing. Quit the drugs, but you know I went back to selling, 6-time failing. I went back to prison, got my head right, got my bread right. Push these weights like a kilo in a tailpipe. Trying to do right, I got a mission. Trying to give back to my boys in the prison. The old me's gone, I ain't never.
Hey, what's up guys? My name's JC. I am Wrong Strong. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss nothing. If you're part of my crew, mi familia, mi raza, you already know what time it is. Súbanse a la suburban. We about to take a ride. We're going back in time. Yeah. You know, Maxwell Street, Halsted, Jewtown, all that shit, that's got a lot of history. And I'm gonna do a video, especially on Jewtown, because people, it's completely different now. You have the college there now, you have all these $1 million homes. It wasn't like that back in the day, you know, especially on State Street. There was a bar that I used to go to a lot that was right across the street from the projects. And I mean, who hasn't been to court on State Street too, you know? Take the train straight down and that's where you go to court. But back in the day, the first park to open in Chicago was on 14th Street in Union, Stanford Park. It was home to a lot of street kids from like 1907, I mean to this day. The park got to see a lot of wars, a lot of rivalry from the Italians, the Irish, the Jews, and now the blacks were coming in. So all these new black kids that were coming in, they had to knuckle it up big time, you know. That's how it was in Chicago when all these, you know, different races were coming in, the Mexicans, the blacks, the Jews, the Italians, the Greeks. Everybody was coming on and everybody wanted a piece of the fucking pie. By 1940, the black kids had taken over that park. Back then, it was kind of normal for all these races to have like social clubs, right? You know, baseball teams, soccer teams, whatever. Like, it was a social club, so they had sport events, but some just had the social club where people hang out at, like a clubhouse. Usually after games was when they would like fight. After the game was done, they would fight it out, and that's how it was. It was like normal. But then the social club started evolving into gangs. And this is what happened at this park. Two black gangs were born in this park. The Clovers of 14th Street and the Chaplains of Maxwell. These two gangs fought the Irish, the Italians, the Jews, pretty much everybody that tried to set foot in that park. But like always, and in every video I've done, by 1950, they went to war with each other, both black gangs. By 1958, a lot of the Clovers were splitting off and starting their own gangs. This paved the way for the Vice Lords. There's not much out there, man, about the Clovers, you know, not a lot of pictures, not too much history, but, you know, stories were told that they were rough, they were tough kids. And remember that all these gangs were started by really, really young kids. You know, back then, these kids grew up really, really fast, so These guys were already duking it out at 12, 13, 14 years old. I mean, that's what it was. You know, back then, it was about fists and knives, you know, pipes. There was really no gunplay back then. But they were one of the toughest gangs in the city, and they fought some of the toughest kids in the city. By 1969, the Clovers are completely taken over by the vice lords, and that's how a lot of new organizations start in Chicago. They soak up other small groups and they become one big one. The Vice Lords obviously is a powerhouse in Chicago, very big and organized gang. Tough kids. That's what we have in Chicago. Some pretty tough kids. So if we actually start teaching them now and they start learning to be smart in school and street smart, they're gonna be unstoppable. Why not give that to our kids, right? You know, I have a shitload of scars from fights, from being stabbed, being hit over the head. I mean, I know that I've been through hell and back, you know? I feel it sometimes. But that's what like gets me up every day, and that's what like makes me like motivated to get up and like share my message and just tell people that there's something out there that's better. Like, you don't have to live nobody else's dream. You can live your own. You can write your own destiny. It doesn't matter where you grew up or like what decisions you made. I mean, if you fucked up, you fucked up. If you woke up today, that means you still have not fulfilled your purpose. You still have a chance to change. You still have a chance to do whatever it is that you got in your heart and your mind that you want to do or become. If I could do it, you could do it. Remember, I dropped out of school in 6th grade. The teachers didn't know how to teach me because I was dyslexic. If you noticed how I talk and how I say things, I say numbers backwards. I read sometimes backwards. So like, you know, I had to pretty much teach myself in prison by reading newspapers and stuff like that and getting better. But when I discovered books and I started reading, it became almost addicting because like, it's different when you read a book and watch the movie, because when you're reading the book, you're using your imagination to finish that story or to keep it going. So I have to say, man, just keep educating yourself, no matter what it is, whether it's an online class or a book or whatever it is, or listen to an old guy that's been through hell and back. He's here for a reason, man. You know how your parents used to always write you, used to always talk shit, why are you writing me? Well, they were writing you because they care about you, not because they want to fucking bully you. They just don't want you to end up how they ended up. But I don't know shit. My name's JC. I am Wrong Strong. Don't judge nobody, stay in your lane, live savage, and remember, if you live easy, life can be hard. But if you live hard, life can be pretty fucking easy. Catch you guys on the rebound.